Welcome back to the channel, Outriders. We've got another legendary showcase for you today. This is the Disintegrator. It is a legendary revolver. And the Gauss perk is a pretty interesting one, though it's not the most potent thing in the world. I'm more interested in the healing aspect of it, because this one seems to be shaping up to be one of those guns that you pull out to kind of save your life in a sticky situation. Kind of like a... almost like a pocket medic sort of hand cannon, if you will. You know, you just whip it out if you're on the run and you need some immediate health and something's on your ass kind of thing. And honestly, being the natural badass I am, I was hoping that this revolver would be absolutely amazing on its own because, you know, I remember how great it was when the entire community found what the revolvers could do inside the demo. And I'm like, this thing's going to be able to solo things. Watch! Watch! Not so much. So, being the silly boy that I was, I put on Perpetual Mobile, thinking that I could just go on nasty streaks over and over and over again with this thing, and completely threw away the perk that was probably going to make the gun good. Obviously, I can switch it out, but through my expectation, I don't see this gun being useful from a damage point of view, right? I'm not going to go in there and start speedrunning expeditions with it, but I feel like it might actually end up having a place in the game. The Gauss perk is interesting. I don't think it necessarily fits with any build that I'm familiar with. Lightning is still kind of a very weird outlier in terms of, you know, status effect and ability damage, but it's an interesting one nonetheless. But I realistically, had I have had a chance to do it all over again, okay, I would probably get rid of the Gauss perk and replace it with another sort of sustain perk, like another healing perk or ammo regeneration perk or something like that somewhere in there, so that I can get away with it and honestly take this thing to the max, because it's an infinite ammo weapon, obviously, and that's definitely something it needs to know. But something that can buff up my other guns or give me health back would be a great thing. It's more of a utility option that you pull out when you need a little bit of health or you're panicking and you just need to sustain something. So I feel like it does actually have a place. Unfortunately, it is a sidearm. It is a pistol, and that's not necessarily a big deal because it's not taking away from like a rifle slot or an assault rifle slot or something like that, something valuable. So it's something that you can always have on yourself and you use it as needed. So the gun itself isn't that good, but if applied with the right mods, it could have some interesting sustain capabilities and could probably, if necessary, be whipped out and save your life from time to time. And I think that honestly gives it some value. At the end of the day, the Gauss perk might be useful in some level. I haven't seen it, or I can't foresee it myself. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It's still early on in the game cycle. But for what it is, it's not a very good gun. I feel like anything that you get off of this, you can get out of another revolver. It doesn't feel legendary for me. So I would personally, if I receive this weapon, I would break it down, take that perk off, and that would be the end of it. So that's what I think about the gun. That's what I feel about it. And though it is really cool looking, that's about as far as the reach of this gun can go. So that is the Disintegrator, ladies and gentlemen, the Gauss-infused revolver. So thank you for your time. Thanks for clicking on this video. Feel free to check out other legendary showcases. We've got a lot of them on the channel. The playlist is going to be linked at the end of the video. So thank you again for that. I love you guys. Appreciate the support. Thanks for all the love and the likes. And I will catch you with another showcase soon.